Hey everybody, welcome back. This is going to be part 2 of the Japanese earthquake, the video I made yesterday. And this time I'm going to be focusing just more on Revelation and Revelation 6:12. But at the end I am going to tie Jupiter back into the equation, so be prepared for that. This is going to require or involve a lot more technical numbers, so just a warning about that, but it's all necessary, so you'll see. Okay, so we're gonna pick up from where I left off yesterday with I mentioned how yesterday so technically it was a span of 11,995 days after I was born, 11995, and that's how many words there are in Revelation. Again, I think I need to double check. I'm pretty sure it's King James, but yeah, I learned that from Lambda. So just real quick, I just wanted to give a little precursor with the numbers of Revelation. So there's 404 total verses in Revelation, and the 404th prime number is 2,777. So 404 plus 2,777, that equals 3,181. So keep that number in mind for now, 3181. So again, I mentioned that megaquake equals 329. Mentioned 11995. Date 1/19/95, January 19th, 95. From my birth to that day, that was 329% of a common year. So again, that is unbelievable. Absolutely unbelievable. So we're gonna pick up from there. We're gonna go to the day that I was 329 months, and that was March 7th, 2019. So when you go from my 329th month, like a megaquake equals 329, to the Japanese earthquake yesterday, that's 543% of a common year. And the prime factorization of 543 is 3 times 181. Just like how I mentioned that number 3181, which is 404 for the 404 total verses in Revelation, plus its prime number 2,777 equals 3181. That is mind-blowing. That is mind-blowing. It is. Now, keeping the 404 in mind, so the earthquake was at the Nankai Trough. So when you type Nankai Trough megaquake, that equals 1255. And that's crazy because on lunation 1255, which was over 2 months ago. Can't believe it was already 2 months. So on lunation 1255, I turned 404 lunar months. Like for the 404 total verses in Revelation. So I'm super tied to the Bible and these events going on. Like, I'm not exaggerating. So now we're gonna look at Revelation 6:12. The two values. We're gonna look at the ordinal and the reverse. The ordinal, and this is the whole verse. So the whole verse is 1192 in ordinal, and reverse is 2210. So first we're going to look at the 1192, very much like the date November/9/02. So from 11902 to the earthquake, it's exactly 261 months. So I'm gonna break this down. The prime factorization of 261 is 3 times 3 times 29. And 3, 3, and 29, that's the second, and 10th prime numbers. Just like how the reverse value of Revelation 6:12 is 2, 2, 10. And yeah, just moving on. Okay, so when you type in Japan earthquake, that equals 469. The 469th prime number is 3329. Just like how 3 times 3 times 29 equals 261, and it's 261 months exactly from 1192 to the Japanese earthquake. Like, that's perfect right there. That's perfect. That's absolutely perfect. That's just completely solved. Just right there, I just showed that like the Bible is alive and it is connected to these earthquakes that are happening. And I have plenty of examples showing that, like in so many of my videos. Like I have so many examples that I confidently say that because I know for a fact. I've proven it, you know. Let's go back to, we're gonna go back to the 3329. Remember, Japan earthquake equals 469. The 469th prime is 3329. So when you make that, when you go from the earthquake yesterday to 3329, that's 457% of a common year, and earthquake equals 457. So that's the cherry on top of that whole thing that I just figured out. Yeah, the icing on the cake, just right there, you know. And What else? So now we're going to bring Jupiter back into the equation. So you know that the earthquake, it triggered a tsunami warning, and tsunami equals 24, and that 24 is another number that is associated with the Jupiter glyph, because it's the way that it's drawn. I've seen many examples of how it's like each way that you can see it, it's relevant. So I showed the 21, but a lot of people, you can, especially based on how it's drawn specifically, it's also a 24. So I guess bringing myself back into the equation. So from my 24th birthday to the earthquake is 3,229 days, and that is the 457th prime number, like how earthquake equals 457. Like that's, so with that whole equation right there, like I just tied myself into it, and it's perfect. This is gonna be the last part. When you look at the verse, Revelation 6:12, the whole verse, and when you include that phrase in the beginning, Revelation 6:12 plus the verse, so you will find the value of 7424. $7,424. And the date 7424, that was a really significant date for me and my dad, because I turned 11959 days old that day, 11,959. But that matches the date of birth of my dad. January 19th, 59. So going back, looking back at Revelation 6:12, and how that equals 7424, and on 7424, I turned the amount of days that matches my dad's birth date, 11959 days. So that already is amazing. And in the last video, I mentioned the magic square of Jupiter, which is a 4x4 grid, and it's all the numbers between 1 and 16. So 4 by 4, all the numbers up to 16. And we looked at that date. Oh no, we didn't. But now we're going to look at the date 4/4/16 to 7/4/24. That's exactly 99 months. Exactly, and Jupiter equals 99. And don't forget how tied Jupiter is to the number 612, because something I haven't even been showing, but Jupiter does equal 612. But Jupiter is a Roman equivalent of Zeus, which is Greek, and Zeus in Greek isosophy equals 612. And that's all I have. So yeah, sorry this one was way more number based and technical, but it's I know for sure that I tapped into like this it's really like Oppenheimer, Einstein level type stuff, and I'm not saying that I discovered it, because again I learned it from the people before me, but that's that's what I'm really focused on right now, especially with this earthquake. And pretty sure like at least the really big ones, I think I could do this every single time. And if I'm able to, that just shows that the Bible is, it's way more magical than what most people understand it to be. It's like literally a living book, and like all the other earthquakes that are gonna happen are set in stone and like based on the Bible, however, like how it was written, all that. Just like I don't know how to explain it, but thank you for watching. Thanks for giving me your time, and I think you for sure will get a lot out of my channel, like a guarantee. It's still like really mind-blowing to me that the amount of the kind of information, the level of information that I'm providing is getting overlooked, which is, I mean, it's not surprising to me, because I'm not like putting in the effort to, you know, market myself well or make appealing like thumbnails or captions, or learning how to tap into the algorithm and hashtags, all that stuff. I'm not designating any of my time to any of that. So it's like I'm not really like, and I'm not saying that's the only reason. It could also be because people people might just not like me or my channel, and that's just, it is what it is. It could be a number of things, but it's just the fact that like this, I know that my information is like I know, like I know how valuable it is, and it just sucks. Not for me. I think it sucks for whoever is not seeing it. That's who it sucks for. It doesn't suck for me. I don't care. It doesn't make any difference to me. But I'm just trying to help. You know, that's it. So, all right, that's it.